Hey everyone, I'm back again. So as you probably saw, I think I'm just gonna put it in this video because there's not a lot to see. We drove to Gold Hill and it was really a bust. I mean, I had always wanted to go there, take a little trip, because I kept on hearing people say, oh, you have to go there, you have to go there. Maybe we just went in the wrong time of the year. Maybe they do festivals there or something like that. I don't really know, but yeah, everything was closed. So, well, there wasn't even a lot there anyway, but like the few little stores that were there were closed. They weren't going to open up till 11. So, we walked through and my husband was making all kinds of like funny comments. He's really not a mean person, guys. He just he says funny things. He gets aggravated and his patience is pretty low. So hold on 1 second. All right, so from there we drove back, and I don't drink a lot of soda, but the OG, haha. I love a Coke now and then. So I think my husband felt a little bad for me because all we saw was corn. So we drove to another town that has like a Marshall's and a Target and all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you guys what I got from Marshall's. Actually, I think I got some pretty good buys. So one of them is this Tree Hut brand, which usually Target, I know Target sells a lot of the Tree Hut brand, but this is watermelon body lotion. It smells, even through the closed cap, it smells, just like watermelon. So nice. So it's watermelon moisturizing body lotion and nourishing fruit oil blend. So this was, they say compared to $9, and for $6.99, I think $6.99 is a pretty good price for the Tree Hut brand. So yep, got that. And if you guys don't know, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, even look in the skincare, even makeup, things like that, because you can really get good buys there, really good buys. So this number 7, and I've used number 7 before, I like it. So this is called Future Renew Damage Reversal Day Cream, which I did need a day cream. I have a lot of night creams, but not a lot of day creams, and this actually has an SPF of 25. And it was compare at $14, which, yeah, the number 7 stuff I usually get from like Ulta when they're having sales and things, and a lot of times they're like close to over $20. Sheldon, why don't you go sit over there, Sheldon? Go sit over there. Mr. Sheldon's sitting on the grass for some reason, but this was only $9.99, so I'm excited to try that. And this was $4.99. It's a Vital Brightening Eye Cream with vitamin C and caffeine. Helps to revive tired looking eyes and under eye circles, which I always look like I have not slept in in years. So how much do you get? It says 1 fluid ounces, but it's pretty big. Let's see what I mean, for $5, but yeah, it doesn't really have a smell to it. Oh, it feels nice and cool. Huh. Power Glow, it's called. Okay. Alright, so maybe that will do some magic. Where's it? Vitamin C and caffeine. Who makes it? Made in the USA. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Made in the USA. And then, let's see. every time you go to Marshall's or like TJ Maxx or, oof, I got a hair in my eye, or Ross or any type of place like that, you always end up with like such random stuff. But I definitely wanted to look in the panties, bra, you know, things like that. So this is from the brand Danskin, and I did need some. I want to try to like go through my drawers and like throw out socks and throw out panties and just, what do you call it, replenish, throw out, get new. And this is organic cotton, which let me tell you, it's hard to find anything with cotton, especially like when it comes to women's, you know, underwear. It's usually always spandex and nylon and all that stuff, but this is actually organic cotton, and it says that the suggested retail is $48, and I spent, how much was it? $15, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pairs of panties for $15. So that's not bad. I hope the neighbors aren't like looking through the window, just looking at me showing random panties, but it's fine. And then of course you go down the snack aisle, but I stayed away from the candy because, you know, I am trying to do better. So this is all natural roasted cinnamon cashews. These are really good. These were $6.99, and I don't know if you guys ever stopped at Buc-ee's, that gas station. Oof, if you guys have a Buc-ee's near you, you are so lucky. The closest one to us, I want to say, is in South Carolina, and we've Googled it. I think it's like about a good 2-hour drive, and do not judge us, but me and my husband were actually thinking about just making like a trip there one day just to go to Buc-ee's, because for you guys who don't know, yes, it's a gas station, but they have fresh brisket and barbecue and beef jerky that they make on site, and I mean, it's just humongous. Like, you go in there to get gas and you can be in there for an hour easy. But the thing that stinks about it is that every time you're going there, of course, usually, typically, you're traveling through, so you don't have time. You know, you're on a time limit, so you don't have time just to sit there and browse and look, you know, etc. So we were like, wouldn't it be nice if we just go to Buc-ee's just to go to Buc-ee's? If you know what Buc-ee's is, anyway, the reason I even started talking about Buc-ee's is because they sell those nuts there, and they're like hot and they come in a cone. Actually, when I used to live in New York, when we used to go to the city, they used to have them there too. These are not as good as that, but they're pretty good. Sheldon's must hear something. And this, you know how when you're walking through, leaving, like towards the checkout aisle in Marshall's, Ross, TJ Maxx, whatever the case may be, they put all the good stuff right there so that when you're standing there waiting in line, you're going to make, you know, impulse buys, which I did. I made me an impulse buy, but they had different ones too with different colors, and I kind of feel like I should have gotten the other ones, but I didn't really need all of them. But this isn't that beautiful? It's just a little bowl, and it says it is hand painted, so each piece is different. It's from the brand called Signature Housewares, and it was only $3.99. But my idea was like a guacamole bowl, a salsa bowl. I should have gotten another color, because then I could have did salsa and guacamole. Yeah. Yep. But you snooze, you lose. So they only really had this one, another, like 3 of them sitting there. So I don't know. If I ever go back and I see another one, that would have been a good idea, to get one for guac and one for salsa. But anyway, that was a super cute bowl. And then when I was in the skincare aisle looking at that stuff. Wait, hold on. Is something missing? Yeah, I gotta go back too because something's inside. But when I was in the skincare, my husband was looking in the men's department and he found these shorts compare at $15, some RBX training shorts. And they're just like that, lightweight, has a pocket that zips like that. And they were just for $10. So that's what he got for going into Marshall's. And there actually is one more thing that I really like, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I forgot this inside. So this, it was an impulse buy, but it's from the brand called Hemp's, which I've always heard about it. I just recently tried, I think it's like coconut something lotion, and I really like it. So they had this one here, which was compared at $17 for $12.99. And it's called Sugar Lemon Squares Delicious Body Lotion. Daily moisturizer with pure hemp seed oil. Let me tell you, this right here smells so delightful. It just smells just like a lemon drop. And if you could see, it's just nice and thick. It smells like fresh lemonade. It really smells good. So I'm all about a lemon, citrus, watermelon. I love those kind of smells because I think I have told you guys before, I can't do floral. This smells, whew, it really smells good, guys. So if you ever see it, they had this one, and then they had one that was called vanilla something, but this right here is like a sugar lemon cookie. It's so nice. So yeah, that's all the things that I got from Marshall's. I was thinking I need to go through, which maybe I'll just do a little video, that'll be fun. I need to go through my drawers in the bathroom, all my little containers that I have, because I know for a fact that I have skincare and probably makeup and things. I used to subscribe to like the Ipsy bags and things, and being that I don't do a lot of makeup, I'm quite sure that I have things in there that probably just need to get thrown out. And especially being that, you know, we're going to be moving at some point, you know, I don't want to just keep carrying things from house to house. I don't know if you could hear it. There's like, do you hear that? I don't know if that sounds like, I don't know if it's birds or cicadas, is that what they call them? Cicada bugs. But it is loud. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, feel free, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here. Leave a comment. This is just a little positive channel. Try to do a little this, little that. Try to take you around, see some things. Today was a bust going to that ghost town, and no lie, when we were driving to that town, we saw, I believe there was $1 General. I think we did pass by $1 General, and that was it. I mean, it was in the country, just winding roads and cornfields. I was just imagining how scary it would be at nighttime, because that's what my mind thinks about things like that. Like, oh my goodness, like if we were out here at night, imagine. And back in the days when you didn't have any kind of GPS or anything, that would be quite scary. But alright guys, I hope everybody's having a great weekend, and I'm going to see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.